Okay guys, so now we're going to take you through the bradder, cleaning of the bradder, maintenance. Our battery's already out. I'm going to make sure we've got no fasteners in there, which we don't, which is great. First thing we're going to do is just pop off our grill at the back. Again, remove our air filter. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to quickly give it a blowout.
We have our two fix-out tools. Chris is currently cleaning the angle bradder. I'm holding up our straight bradder. To maintain and clean these tools is exactly the same. So mechanically they're the same, just the only difference really is Chris's magazine, the angle bradder is on an angle and this is straight.
Like the framer, I'm going to now remove these 4 cap screws at the back of the tool.
We don't recommend using a drill to tighten the bolts. That may cause stripping of the bolts.
This is a 9/64 Allen key, which comes supplied in the kit with the tool. And that's all you need to take the back off. On this tool as well, there's 2 cylinder head mounts, socket head cap screws that have to be removed as well to remove the cylinder head. I'm just going to gently remove the cap of the tool. Comes off nice and easy, and you can see I've exposed the cylinder head here. We've got our spark wire going to our spark plug, that's where our spark's coming from, and we've also got this wire here connecting into this little printed circuit board, which is for our fan. So I'm going to just pull out that spark plug wire, which just pulls off nice and easy. I want to get it out of the way. And likewise, I'm just going to pull on the little connector there for the fan motor wire. There we can see our spark plug and our fan motor here. Now to remove the cylinder head, I've just got to turn the cylinder head slightly, and you'll see it will just easily remove from the tool like that. Looks the same as what it did on the framer, it's just a smaller version, and we're going to clean him in exactly the same fashion as we did with the framing tool.
You'll see on this particular one here, there is a bit of carbon buildup and this tool has been used a fair bit. You'll see just around the piston rings here, a bit of carbon, and also around just this part here, that's the spark plug which creates the spark. So we just need to make sure that that's also quite clean. Again, it's not going to matter if you get any overspray of the degreaser on the electronics of the tool. You don't ideally want to spray directly onto the electronics, but if you do get overspray with the Paslode degreaser, you're not going to get any issues.
Really easy there. We take our lint-free cloth. I want to just give it a final wipe down before we re-lubricate it. Just exactly the same process of what we did with the framer. Again, we've got 2 cylinder head rings here that need to be reset before reassembling the tool at 180 degrees apart. Take my oil, just apply that right around the cylinder head. And then I'm going to use my finger just to work it into the rings. Giving that a nice lubrication there. My spark plug's nice and clean. I've just got to check my rings are 180 degrees apart, so I can see my back one in this case is sitting right here. Hence I want my front ring, and that's ready to reassemble now. You can see our piston is at its rest position, right up the back of the cylinder here. So I'm going to push that to the end of its stroke there. And once again, I'm going to give the whole cylinder and combustion chamber a good clean out, just using our degreaser.
Again, you can see Chris is angling the back of the tool down in towards the drip tray, and that's just to prevent any of the degreaser running through the nose of the tool.
Just a wipe down now, get off any large excess. I take my oil, again I'm going to lubricate the inside of the cylinder walls. 4 or 5 drops of oil down through the cylinder there. Now I need to cycle my piston up and down, so I'm just going to open the latch of the nose of the tool, lift the wear plate, and I can see here's my driver blade here, pushed all the way out. I'm now going to just cycle that back and forth, spreading that oil nicely through the cylinder of the tool. Again, make sure it's very important to return that driver back to its rest position, otherwise we may well get a first misfire or no fire at all, depending on where that piston ends up. So now I'm just going to also add a little bit of extra oil, just 4 points around the inside of the combustion chamber. Just of that combustion chamber. Now I'm ready to reassemble. Take the cylinder head. Just before I put that in, you can see there is 2 tabs on the cylinder head here, and there's 2 cutouts in the housing here. Now they're there just to align the tabs into the housing to make sure that that cylinder head goes in to its correct position before you spin it. We've just got to be also careful that we don't pinch our wiring. Make sure the wiring goes through that loom, this little lug here. Same with the spark wire. Place him back on over the tool. And then we can take our air cap, grab our 4 cap screws, refit those. Take a moment to line it up correctly. So about every 10,000 nails, guys, you do this and you'll keep your tool at optimum performance for many, many years. The guys that have poor tool performance are the ones that let the inside build up with carbon, the air filter get dirty. There's no lubrication in the tool, so there's a lot of friction in every shot, and therefore a loss of power in the tool. Obviously, the more you do it, the quicker and easier it gets. And it's not scary, anyone can do it.
There's been many cases of our tools going through warranty repair agents and getting cleaned and serviced regularly. We have a shot counter that we can put over the tool, and it tells us and it tells the warranty repair agent how many shots the tool's fired. We've had dozens of instances where the tools have fired in excess of 1.6 million shots.
Not to forget the last 2 cylinder head bolts down on the base here, the handle.
Just while Chris is assembling the back of the tool there, I'm just going to make note again of jumping onto our new website to register your tool. Once the tool goes back to a warranty repair agent, the warranty repair agent contacts us and tells us how many shots the tool has fired. It's good history for you to know how many shots that you're doing in between services and how often you may need your tool serviced.
And there we have the tool back reassembled.